everyone, today we want to talk about the 2023 AFC Asian Cup, which will hold in China. In this presentation, firstly, we will briefly to introduce the AFC Asian Cup and the relationship between the mega sports event and tourism industry. Secondly, we also will mention the main stakeholders which associate with the 2023 AFC Asian Cup. Finally, we will focus on the tourism strategies, how Asian Cup put in place to successfully engage the tourism industry in China. We will give more details about how push those strategies reach the stated objectives. When we talk about the tourism strategies, we will focus on three periods: pre-event strategies, during event strategies, and post-event strategies.
Now let's have an overview of the event. The AFC Asian Cup is an international association football tournament run by the Asian Football Confederation. It is the second oldest continental football championship in the world after Copa America. The AFC Asian Cup was held once every 4 years. And the 2023 AFC Asian Cup will be the 18th edition of the AFC Asian Cup, will hold in China. It is a very important event in China, will involve 24 national teams, including the host nation. And it will hold in 9 cities in China. Finally, only one team can be the champion.
Due to our topic is about coming up with the strategies for 2023 AFC Asian Cup in China to maximize its tourism benefits. It's mainly about how to use the mega support events to leverage tourism in host destination. And we have found some literature and practical examples about how mega support events work as attractions, brand builder, image maker of destinations. First, sport events are served as attractions for host destinations to draw tourist spending by updating tourism infrastructure, providing bundles of tourism experiences, and so on. For example, India invested $3 billion in tourism-related infrastructure, like a new airport, outdoor event plaza, expanded convention center, world's largest JW Marriott, and Lucas Oil Stadium for hosting the Super Bowl. As a result, Super Bowl in February 2012 generated $175.9 million in direct visitor spending in India. Second, the mega sport events promote the destination's branding and gain positive image. The positive image and branding of destinations are built during the mega sport events, which can help the destinations keep attracting future inbound travel. For example, AFC Asian Cup 2015 made the strategic plan about showing the world how wonderful Australia was. On the one hand, AFC Asian Cup 2015 enabled fans, players, international tourists to deeply experience Australian nature beauty, like the best beach, sun, comfortable climate due to it was held in January. On the other hand, AFC Asian Cup 2015 fully presented cities with strong cultural power, welcoming people with big smiles, wonderful hospitality, multicultural cuisines, and warm places. Furthermore, AFC Asian Cup 2015 delivered a positive sporting spirit to international television audiences through mass coverage of media. Such strategy helped Australia build long-term tourism legacy.
Next, I will introduce the stakeholders of holding 2023 AFC Asian Cup in China. Identifying stakeholders are an important part because they can make sure that the event tourism strategies can be implemented successfully. There are several key stakeholders could be involved, such as local government, the host community, social media, and some tourism organizations. Here are some examples.
The first one is government. Local government play the important role of maximizing the benefits in developing tourism. They are keen to attract events as they are viewed as a mechanism for building new city image and attracting sport tourists. That will provide increased revenues to local business, prestige to a city or region, and have an impact on the development of a sport or recreation in their area of jurisdiction. State and federal governments always are the providers of funds and help local governments undertake major projects. National Tourism Administration is a China government agency who is responsible for attracting international visitors. It actively works with other stakeholders to ensure a collaborative approach to the successful marketing and promotion of indigenous tourism. The event organizing committee are responsible for planning, managing, and directly assisting with the tasks which are involved in conducting the event. Local community is also one of the most important stakeholders, including indigenous people, non-government organizations, media, and protesters. Developing event tourism needs to be supported and participated by local community. It is imperative to create a sense of belonging within the community to the event. The residents may be the club's future members, volunteers, players, sponsors, and administrators. Social media allow more and more people know about AFC Asian Cup. Sports content can be delivered through mobile devices such as cell phones or laptops, so it is available at people's fingertips when they want it. Active social media include regular Facebook posts, Twitter, or Instagram. Organizers of Asian Cup need to be aware of the media landscape to create effective marketing and promotion strategies. As a result, creating a large number of potential tourists. Sponsors are key stakeholders as well. It provides funds to build venues and improve infrastructures and facilities for the city, as a result accepting visitors all over the world. In addition, sponsors can promote the event tourism through their networks.
Our pre-event strategy has two objectives which help China to develop their tourism industry. The first one is to assist China build their destination image and brand by using co-branding strategy and the destination publicity strategy. The second one is to collaborate with Chinese government and tourism organizations to increase visitor number, which including infrastructure renewal strategy and the destination promotional strategy.
The first objective is building brand and image. In order to achieve this, we can use the strategy of co-branding. In this case, the brand and image of China and the AFC can be combined together to increase the brand effect, such as the vision of AFC includes being the world leading confederation, ensuring Asian teams succeed on the world, and accelerate member association development, and China, which demonstrates being number one in terms of public confidence and sharing development. In order to shoot the video together, which includes both AFC and China's vision, and because of the international reputation of China and the AFC, more people can be attracted. Furthermore, the destination public strategy can also be effective, as a better brand and image need popularization and promotion. The advertising video of the Chinese Asian Cup can be played after the safety demonstration in both national and international flight to expand the popularization and promotion. For example, we can put the video at the beginning of the TV program in every airplane, so that each passenger can receive information about the Chinese Asian Football Cup via the screen. Besides, on mass media's aspect, it can also put the advertising video on billboard and the internet, such as the New York Times Square electronic screen and some video websites such as YouTube and Youku. The second objective is increasing the number of visitors by the collaboration between the government and the tourism organizations. The first strategy of this objective is infrastructure renewal. According to the experience, better public facilities can attract more visitors for the host country. Therefore, the government needs to improve the infrastructure of public facilities, such as parking areas, public toilets, and so on.
Moreover, as the technology develops very rapidly, people have become increasingly relying on using internet. So enhance the range and the quality of public access to Wi-Fi is very important for the host country. Another strategy is destination promotion. The government can negotiate with the local hotels and travel agencies to build some special promotion to welcome the huge number of expecting and expected customers. Hotels can decorate the room with the football elements, and travel agencies can push new products which relevant to the Asian Football Cup theme. These promotions can not only be economic for the visitors, but also be beneficial for the tourism industry, so that the AFC and the tourism industry can have a win-win situation.
Since Asian Football Cup is an international event and there are a large amount of people are following this sporting event, so during Asian Football Cup, China will usher in an unprecedented amount of tourists. Therefore, a series of follow-up strategies should be taken into account, and our main objectives could be divided into three parts: leaving visitors positive impression, strengthening tourism experience, and increasing international awareness, which means to create an identity Asian Football Cup in China.
Leaving visitors positive impression. The first strategy is to create a friendly atmosphere. The government will add some multi-language prompts and directional in public area to facilitate international tourists, and then attract more volunteers who can speak English to help international tourists. We can cooperate with Chinese universities, propaganda the benefits of being a volunteer of AFC, attracting college students who need working experience or want to do something meaningful. Because most university students have basic English communication skills and they have time and energy to participate in volunteer activities. The second strategy is to enhance local public quality education. Nowadays, although the quality of most Chinese citizens have been relatively high, but there are still a few people who do not have the common decency and did some uncivilized behavior in public. In order to reduce the occurrence of similar situations, the government will carry out various publicity and education activities to enhance the level of quality of local people. In order to achieve more effective results, educational activities should dip into every community and take mutual supervision incentives method. For those uncivilized behaviors will be imposed a certain intensity of monetary penalties. The third strategy is to enhance security. During the AFC, there will influx of a large number of visitors, which will cause a lot of potential safety problems. Therefore, the defense team constituted of police and volunteers from the police academic students who are carefully selected will strengthen the personnel immigration inspection. In order to increase check-in speed, the 2 to 4 check-in channels will be added. In addition, the public areas will increase defense patrol team, who will also help visitors to solve problems. Strengthen tourism experience. The Tourism Bureau will operate periphery tourists attractions around the host destination based on local conditions and create more tourism experience. Therefore, prolonging the tourists' travel time increase tourism expenditure. Increasing international awareness, which means to create an identity Asia Football Cup in China. As we know, China has 5,000 years history, which makes China an ancient and mysterious country. So there are a lot of Chinese traditional cultures and customs attract the attention of domestic and foreign tourists. China has a vast territory. Each region has different characteristics and varied landscapes.
Therefore, the 2023 AFC in China will be designed based on geographical and cultural characteristics, build an Asia Football Cup with Chinese identity. Additionally, we will cooperate with many social media to broadcast live situation during the AFC, attract tourists not coming yet, to make a foundation for future tourism development.
There are three objectives of Chinese tourism industry development in the event. The first one is assisting China to maintain a high level attraction to the local and international tourists. The second one is continue to enhance the destination image via strength marketing. The third one is evaluating of effectiveness of existing strategies for the Chinese tourism industry. In order to achieve the above objectives, there are some different strategies for the different aspects. In order to maintain a high level attraction to the local and the international tourists, first the strategy in the post-event, make full use of the AFC legacies, such as venue, infrastructures, and the brand of the destination. Second one is repackaging the promotion according to the market segment. In deeply, the Chinese National Tourism Administration can cooperate with the travel agency to set up a special tourism product to the introduce of the AFC operation. For example, customers can visit the AFC Sport Museum. Third one is continue cooperation with other organizations to create own tourism events, such as different sport events, cultural events, and the national characteristics of festival. In addition, the government can relax the travel policy in order to attract more travelers, such as relaxing visa requirement and adjusting currency rate, especially for the business tourists. For the continued enhancing the destination image via the strengthened marketing, stakeholders maintain to develop the tourism of a Chinese competitor advantage is important, which include the unique landscape and the natural base, long-term history and heritage, the stable socio-economic environment, friendly and respecting multicultural development environment. Secondly, Chinese AFC should continue to increase the social media exposure. AFC official website, TV channel, and WeChat official platform repeat the destination again and again. Furthermore, the strategy is sustainable to develop the ecotourism in the destination, improving the environmental protection awareness to tourists. For example, reducing carbon footprint via choosing the public transportation. For evaluating the effectiveness of the existing strategies for the Chinese tourism industry, government tourism department can cooperate with the university to conduct projects to research and analyze what kind of the strategies are useful to the destination, release the research results to the public in order to the further tourism industry development.
To sum up, in this presentation, we introduced the event tourism and the benefits from the mega sports events. We found some literature and practical examples of sport event tourism based on our topic. Then we take AFC Asian Cup 2015 as an example of how mega events to generate positive image and building branding through strategic plan. We also mentioned some main stakeholders and their responsibilities, such as the government, China National Tourism Administration, and the organizing committee. We put more attention on tourism strategies. During the pre-event period, we have two goals to help China develop their tourism industry. The first one is to assist China to build their destination image and brand by using co-branding strategy and destination publicity strategy. The second one is to collaborate with Chinese government and tourism organizations to increase visitor numbers, which including infrastructure renewal strategy, public modification strategy, and destination promotion strategy. During the event period, we have three main objectives: leaving visitors positive impression, strengthening tourism experience, and increasing international awareness. During the post-event period, there are three objectives. First one is to assisting the China to maintain high-level attraction to local and international tourists after the event. The second one is enhancing the destination image via strengthening marketing. The third one is evaluating the effectiveness of existing strategies for the Chinese tourism industry. Holding the 2023 AFC Asian Cup can have a positive impact on China tourism industry. I think China will bring you an amazing AFC Asian Cup.